What is happening on Minnesota Viking Man 28? And today, um, well, yesterday, the Vikings won 13-3. I got to see the second half after I came home from work, so um, it wasn't really too eventful. The touchdown did came in the second half, so I did get to see that. So yeah, I will. As I said, I think in my last video, I will be home to watch all the Vikings games and give you, a more in-depth analysis. And the only game I won't be able to do really in-depth analysis is the one against the Rams because I'm working that day, so I will be able to get like the second half of it, but I'll look up the highlights for the first half and then give you my analysis on that. So, Vikings versus Titans last preseason week, 13-3 win. Um, as I said, very uneventful game. I do have some key players I like to, point out in this game. Kyle Sloter, has been, amazing during this preseason. He went 11 for 15, 130 yards and a touchdown. I really, I want him to be the backup, even though Trevor Siemian does have the experience of being a starter. I think Kyle Sloter really should be the backup, but we'll see what prevails, the succeeding in the preseason or just experience playing as a starter. Rushing, I think Boone is going to be the third running back. He had 15 attempts for 56 yards. He also had 2 receptions for 53 yards. He looks very good in the run game and the pass game, and I think Rock Thomas is not going to make the team. Any other stats? Let's see. Receiving, Zylstra. I remember watched that touchdown. I think it was after a penalty against the Titans by the Titans where they hit to the quarterback, and then Sloter just threw one into the end zone right next play for a great touchdown by Zylstra. So he had a good game with 4 catches, 54 yards, touchdown, and that touchdown was a 24-yard touchdown. Fumbles toward the end of the game, it was Pujash. That was other quarterback. He went 101 for 80 yards. Doesn't really matter too much. Probably definitely not making the team. He fumbled and he lost it. Any other fumbles? Trevor Siemian fumbled the ball, but we recovered it. Let me see. Kickoff returns. Got to see Hill with the 53-yard kickoff return. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but he could be used in special teams. Kicking. This is probably one of the things I'm going to stress on. I don't know about Dalen Carson. Like last game, he was not so good. This game, he went for a 2-2, longest of 39 yards. I'm still, a little bit iffy, but since his longest was 39 yards, I would like to see, some more 40-yard, 50-yard kicks from him. So, yeah, and made his extra point. So, sacks. Holmes, 1.5 sacks. Weatherly, a sack. Dooley, a sack. And I think that was it. And then Wynn with a half sack. So yeah. And then, the scoreline wasn't so amazing. We hold them to 3 points. So I think, we have depth at defense. So just the scoring summary: Titans scored first in the first quarter with a field goal. Second quarter we tied up 3-3 with Daniel Carson's 39-yard field goal. Third quarter we get a field goal by Daniel Carson with a 22-yard field goal, and in the fourth quarter the Zylstra 24-yard pass from Kyle Sloter. This has been I think a successful preseason. The only game that we lost was against Jacksonville, and it wasn't by much, but we played very sloppy. So Um, I think I think we are heading in the right direction for Week 1 against San Francisco. I don't know if I'm going to make a 53-man roster prediction. Maybe I'll just, my reaction to it. So overall, we went 3-1 the preseason. Sorry, Titans, you went 0-4 in the preseason, but that's how it goes. So, I mean, those games, I mean, don't matter for much except, well, for the players who are playing in it. Another point I want to make out, I'm pretty sure Chad Beebe is gonna have a roster spot because I don't think he started today. I mean, well, yesterday. So I think he's been doing very good. So he should have that uh, one of the receiving spots. So yeah, this has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and as always, Skull